Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies.
And now,
we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Colorado Rockies.
One down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jackson with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
This one in the air, center field. Perry gets under it. And there are 2 outs. First and second, no outs. Darrell Hudson digging in for the Rockies. On the ground. Nice grab. Glove flip for 1 to first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here in Denver, top half of the 3rd inning. So the Los Angeles Dodgers putting together a terrific season so far, about a 1/3 of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year. And so that one ripped right center field. And that's going to bang against the wall. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pickoff throw. Jackson dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
All right, flat out, this just cannot happen. You can't make that kind of mistake at second base with nobody out. You've got to make sure that you're tight enough to the base. So what if you don't score on a single to the outfield? You're in scoring position. That really hurts a potential rally here.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The 2-run shot. His latest homer in an incredible season. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Oh, great stop. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We played 4. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. And that should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Jonathan Aranda. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Right here, on the back.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they pick up a run. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
The right fielder, Ryan Waldschmidt.
One down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
One out, runner at second. Digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Carey has a beat on it. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th. Coming up. So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Darrell Hudson.
Darrell Hudson.
In the air, right side. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers keep it rolling. 7 straight victories now. Jackson had a great showing in the win. Collected 4 hits. 1 of them left the park.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. And up next for Los Angeles, Jermaine Jackson. Matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! He got just enough of that one. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Back here at Coors Field, Jermaine Jackson. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Man at first, Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Go, 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 go!
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. One down, runner at third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Now all even up. On the ground, right side. Ritter. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So a man at first. Now the Rockies catcher, the 2-2. Up the middle, Jackson. Play made, that ends the inning. The Rockies strand one, still up against a 6-0 deficit.
The batter number 50, second baseman,
Jackson with a homer in his last game.
Jackson.
That to right. Bruhan should have this one. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Man at first, nobody out. Jermaine Jackson, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 9-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now, Jonathan Aranda. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the fifth. Got it. One away.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Ohtani. Check on the runner. Jackson back in on a dive. Jackson, the runner at second with one away. Ritter throws to first in time.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
The shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie to hit. Oh, 1 now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Jermaine Jackson will hit next.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That's ripped. Base hit. And now 2 aboard. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1-1 now. This one in the air, center field. Montgomery in position, and that'll do it. First and second, and nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. That one hit to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Now the batter down, Ryan Ritter.
Second baseman, Ryan Ritter.
Sasaki is just 1 strike away. In the air, right field, Jackson moving under it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers add another to their winning streak. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jermaine Jackson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jermaine Jackson.
Jackson.
Jackson needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Gone, and to the deepest part of the park. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance, and it's off the wall. Runner around 3rd. The relay to the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's 3-all.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Man at second. He goes down looking.
Nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Goes another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And now Andy Pajas. The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Runners on the move. Ball outside. Throw to 3rd. Save. Double steal.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal 3rd almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Liner snagged at 1st.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. 2 on, 2 outs. To the right side. And that one handled. Fires over to 1st. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
Well, he's living up to his power hitting reputation today, Boo. A second homer just confirms what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
next to him for the Rockies, Benny Montgomery.
The left fielder, Benny Montgomery.
Ground ball could be 2. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Jackson stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
This one's smoked on its way out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now around second, going for third. Oh, the throw is over his head.
I mean, come on, have a game. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. On the ground to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score.
The center fielder, number 34.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the third baseman, Dustin Harris. One strike away. On the ground to the left, Chapman. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close. Jackson was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home.
Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. No question about this one. It's out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 8,
Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. On the ground, Matthews throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of...
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And wow, that one is way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this.
Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
In an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-5.
That home run.
Man at first. Now a chance for Stephen Kwan. Left field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the series opener here at home. Jackson was a real bright spot despite the loss. Blasted off for 3 homers in the game.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came off. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after. One down. Next to hit, Jermaine Jackson. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out. Runner at second. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's trying for third. Squirts away a little bit. Throws sails on him. And it takes off down the line.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Today in Major League Baseball, we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game, Lou Gehrig. It started in 2021, and today for up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Jackson locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
That's in there. That's strike two. Bases loaded, one away here at the top of the second.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. Grand slam. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they add to their lead.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another.
The batter, number 50, second base.
Jackson was crushing in his last game, hitting 3 home runs. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
This to third. Correa over to first. And that's the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Riley Green.
31, Riley Green.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. So up next, Jermaine Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Jackson stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you've got a player like this to lead off the inning.
Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt, he's going for second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. The Stros holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one lifted to left. Green should have this one. Brings it in, and there's one down. Here's Ohtani. The tying run at the plate. That's the third. Throws across the diamond. That's it out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. On the ground to short, Pena. Jump throw. And they get the out. Bryce Matthews digs in now. The 0-2. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. There's one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Matt Chapman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Dominguez is just 1 strike away. On the ground to the left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and now they have runners at the corners.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jackson now at the plate. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got it! And that's the ball game. Jackson played brilliantly despite the loss. 4 hits, 1 of them a homer.
Can't say enough about what he did for them in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for them.
Jermaine Jackson comes into this one fresh off a 4-hit game. Shades of Tony Gwynn. That's the kind of contact any team would take in their lineup. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Looking to stay hot after yesterday's game. 4 for 5 in that one. And a base hit up the middle. Trout hustles it back in, and it's now 1st and 2nd to start the inning.
Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Man at first with 1 gone, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jonathan Aranda. The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd, now 1 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
This one in the air, center field. Trout on the move, but it bounces off his glove.
Stand up right here, stand up, pick it up.
As the go-ahead runner pulls up at 3rd.
As an outfielder, it can be easy to take it for granted that you're just going to catch that routine fly ball because you do it over and over again. You feel like you can do it in your sleep, but it doesn't take a whole lot to screw it up. Right there, I think he was looking ahead to making a strong throw back in with the runner tagging and just didn't look it in all the way.
Payoff pitch. In the air, left field. Base hit, 1 run is in. And they hold the runner at 3rd. Bases remain loaded here. Still only 1 gone.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
The batter number 50.
Jackson was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. This one smoked on its way out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add a run. It's 5 zip. Singy, that's his 599th career home run.
I'm just shaking my head, Boog. I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of home runs, and he's just one home run away from stepping into another elite tier of power hitters.
So a man at first. So next up for Houston, Bryce Matthews.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Oh, 1 now. Roll to short, possible 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
He's in there. Batting in, the designated
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Number 15, second baseman.
Jackson, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Got all of that one. He leaves the yard for the 600th time in his career. And what a moment as he joins an ultra-exclusive list of the game's greatest home run hitters. We just witnessed something very special.
We really did, Boog. This is just awesome to see, and congratulations to him. To perform at the level that he has for as long as he has in order to get to this point in his career is so tough to comprehend, but it's a true testament to the work he's put in and the incredible talent he puts on display. He's really earned this.
Jackson digging in. They've got the lead, but here's another chance to set the tone.
Yeah, but one good swing and suddenly they add to the margin. Every run counts as this game moves along.
Lifted in the air, right center field. It gets down a base hit. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now here is Jonathan Aranda. Man at second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single. It's 10-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Jermaine Jackson getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Base hit into the outfield. Chapman headed home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Two gone with runners at the corners. Jonathan Aranda will hit next. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's a base hit, run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
So 2 down, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got him looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. Dodgers lead this one 14-1. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. At the plate is the Astros catcher. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. Jackson will now be remembered alongside Mays, Griffey, Thome, and a select few others as he hit career homer number 600 in this game.
Yeah, and it really goes without saying, Boog. He's one of the all-time greats himself now. 600 homers in a career doesn't happen by luck. It takes durability, dedication, and tremendous ability. Congratulations to him on reaching this point.
Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Luis Matos.
Luis Matos.
And a payoff pitch. On the ground. And that is that. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. 1 down. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. His latest homer in an incredible season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Now the third baseman, Maximo Acosta. Here comes the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner around second. Now the tag at third, and they got it.
Well, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Jackson digging in, nobody on, 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Jackson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. 2 down, nobody on. This one backs to left center, on its way, and that one's out of here. Another homer, his second home run of the game. And up next for the Giants, Drew Gilbert. Up the middle. Oh, Oh, a great flip. One at second. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Jackson made it rain homers in his last game, going deep 3 times. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Top of inning number 7, digging in, Maximo Acosta. And the lefty with the 0-1. Up the middle, Jackson. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 7th, Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped on a line. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Drew Gilbert now at the plate. This could end it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers take the series opener here at home. Jackson had a great showing in the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. So here's the cleanup hitter, Luis Matos. The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the inning. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoring. 1 down. Next to hit, Jermaine Jackson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's Ohtani. 1 out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Pickoff throw. Jackson dives back in, but they got him.
Well, I'm not sure if he was going or not, but when you've got that kind of speed, you don't have to have a huge lead. You just got to get a really good jump. And he gets caught out there in no man's land. That definitely hurts a little bit.
1 down. Tyler Tolbert, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball right side. Jackson throws to first in time.
Up next,
Jackson locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
This one driven. Deep center field. On its way. Home run.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jermaine Jackson up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And there's one down.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with Statcast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Second baseman.
One down. Jermaine Jackson digs in now. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. 2 away down. Here's the second baseman, Michael Hellman. 0-1. On the ground to third, might be 2. Chapman to second. They get the double play, and just 1 out to go now.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The catcher, Jesus Huerta.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Jesus Huerta, the next Giant to hit. Sasaki is just 1 strike away. Popped in the air, left field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came off. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Francisco Giants. Jackson stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. And that one is out of here.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Michael Hellman. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers.
The batter, number 15.
Jackson, multi-time All-Star, 24 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Crushed, left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His 6th of the series, and it gives him the lead in the 3rd. It's 3-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman,
Jackson launched a pair of homers in his last game. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 2-1.
Right through there for a strike. Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That's ball 3.
Throw to second, out, and that wasn't close.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw, quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Ground ball up the middle, Jackson. They take the force out. That ends the frame. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keaton Winn.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Quick toss to first. And he's back in easily. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe in second. And easily steals the bag.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Bounced it. He breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
On the ground. Can't glove it cleanly. Runner from third into score. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. Jermaine Jackson. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Gilbert makes his way towards it. Can't get there. 1 run will score. And he'll pull into second safely.
Comes through with the RBI. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
One away, runners at second and third. Here's Ohtani. Now all even up. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab. Runner tags for home. The relay, save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
Well, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Man in scoring position with two away. Stepping in, Andy Pages. And ball four to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Now it's Matt Chapman. In the air, left field. Ramos going back on this one. And the inning is over. Through 8 full. So back to the top of the order. And up next for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. One strike away. Popped up. Jackson. He'll squeeze it for the final out. And the Dodgers take their first 3 games of this 4-game set. Jackson really stood out in this win. Knocked out 5 hits, including 2 home runs.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the San Francisco. Next to hit, Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying on the warning track and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
1 out, bases full. On a line out towards center. Plays it on a bounce, and it deflects away. 1 runs in. Save, he beats it. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Jonathan Aranda will hit next. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
The designated hitter.
The Dodgers threatening here in the finale of this 4-game set. Lifted in the air down the left side. Base hit, 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. And they're up by 4.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. 1 down. And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. Up the middle. Jackson jumps, throws, and they get the out.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman, Michael Hellman.
Runner at first with 2 away.
15.
At the plate, Jermaine Jackson.
Jackson.
That's a laser base hit. And now to a board.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And here's the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. The 0-2. That one the other way. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 2 outs. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing, and he popped it up. De Los Santos settles underneath it, and that'll do it. So they get 1. And here is Davison De Los Santos. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. And it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Now he's challenging the called strike, and that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Oh, 1 down. And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers.
The Giants down to their final strike. Center field. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Jackson strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Coming to you live from Southern California, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Jackson on at first, nobody out. The This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. His latest homer in an incredible season. The Dodgers strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
There's a strike. Ripped on a line to center. Marcy on the move. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. We head on down to the top of the third. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and 2 away now. Runners on the corners,
50,
no outs.
Second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
That one is absolutely belted. Full extension makes the catch. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 7-1. This dive wasn't a result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to a spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
We go to the top of the fifth, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. This one chopped up the middle. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the second inning.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
On a line, base hit. Throw in hurts the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air. Vientos. And that is the third out of the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Man at second with 1 away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Patrick Bailey. Ground ball right side. Jackson. Tosses to first. Awesome play there.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 7, Spencer.
And now,
The
Jermaine
number 50,
Jackson. He's
second
already
baseman,
homered here in this one.
Jermaine Jackson.
Jackson off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 14-3 now. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Quick move to first. Jackson dives back in safely. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab after a long run. That is the inning. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. And up next for Miami, Patrick Bailey. 1 strike away. That's to third. And foul ball. Spencer Steer, the next up for the Marlins. Man on second, 2 down. Got him, and that's the ball game. Jackson really stood out in this win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Now, Kerry Carpenter.
The right fielder.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the second game of the series. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Jackson went deep in his most recent game. No question about this one. It's out of here.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, we're back in this ballgame.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. That's a laser base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That'll way to square.
Jonathan Aranda digs in now. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Carpenter on his way over. Takes it in for the out. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when
In the dirt, he's going for second. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's carrying, and forget it.
He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. 2-2. On the ground. And that chance handled. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
You got to make the turn. Make the turn.
Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll pull into second safely. So 2 down. Jonathan Aranda now at the plate.
First baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
To the right side. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Jackson had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the one down. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? And a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here in L.A. And now for the Marlins, Mason Wynn. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Jackson stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. 2-2 now. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And 2 aboard now as the lead runner stops at second.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bottom of the 6th. Jermaine Jackson steps in. League leader in OPS singing.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out, and that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
2 outs, runner at first. At the plate, Mason Wynn. Ground ball up the middle. The underhand flip. It's there, and that's a great play. 1 left for Miami. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Jackson stepping in. Team needs a wake-up swing here, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, get this guy an espresso. They need a hit to put a jolt into this offense.
That smash towards center. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. They get a run on. We go to the 8th. Leading off, Ronnie Mauricio. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins.
Jackson had a sensational showing in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
But Boog can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Jermaine Jackson went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jermaine Jackson. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith now at the plate. Man at second. And down on strikes. One away.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Ball to strike. In the dirt. Runner breaks for third. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing, and he popped it up. Lewis. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath a little bit and popped it up.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Here's Mookie now. Makes the catch. In and over. A run, a hit. Here's Bryce Harper. Here's the 0-2. Here's a chopper to short. Betts. The flip. There's 1. And 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Runner at second here, 1 gone.
15, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
High velocity up and in is
just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job of the plate.
Here's Royce Lewis. Up the middle, Jackson. He flips it to second in time. To first, double play. Nicely done.
He's so good at coming across the bag and snagging it with the bare hand to throw. I like the flair that he brings day in and day out.
2 on, 2 outs.
Batter number 50, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Pages around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Will Smith to the plate. The Dodgers trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, he's going for second.
No, he's in there safe.
Well, he's had a hard time getting into a rhythm. He's not been able to repeat his good delivery, and that's why we're seeing the ball sprayed all over the place. That right there is just an example of how tough it's been for him today.
Two on, 2 outs. Nice grab. To first. And very nicely done for the out. 1 run. Bottom 4. And now for the Phillies, Zach Geloff. Ground ball right side. Jackson. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Phillies, the batter number 50, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Jackson, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying into the shrubbery and gone. Bye-bye ball. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
2 outs, bases full. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. Now a relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. And they now lead by 9. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. The 2-1. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 7th inning stretch time. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Turner now. To the right side, Jackson. whips it to first. And they get Turner for the out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 8th inning coming up. Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win. 5 hits, including a couple of homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking one down. Here's a big power threat. Jermaine Jackson. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Felt good, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. 3rd out. Through 2.
The batter number 50.
Jackson, the former rookie of the year, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he's one of the few 2-time MVPs in the league. He's there. He's got it. 1 down. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. 2 on, 1 out. Chop left side. Chapman over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Max Lazar.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
0-1. And that one hammered. Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Jackson stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life. Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now it's Austin Hayes, the 3-1. And a sac bunt here. Aranda. They put the tag on him, and he gets the job done. Jackson stepping in. A base hit here could shift the vibe. They're just one swing away from changing the rhythm of this ball game.
Yeah, bro, that's the beauty of baseball. You always have a chance if you got a player like this to lead off the inning.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game, they're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off in this tie game. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely at second base, and that's the potential winning run with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when a team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Jackson digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go-ahead run and scoring position. This at-bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singing.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
The 0-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. And it is out of here. Another homer. His 5th home run of the game, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 10-7.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Jackson moved a little closer to history as he picked up his 250th hit of the season. Remarkable.
Remarkable is right, Boog. I mean, when Ichiro reached 250 hits in 2004, that was just the 7th time anybody had done it, and the first time in 74 years. What a season we've seen. He's really done something special.
Jermaine Jackson with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, man at first. Zach Geloff stands in for the Phillies. And now the 0-1. It's softly on the ground left side. 1 at second. On to first, double play. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We are tied 2-2. Jackson locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boog.
This one smoked on its way out of here.
He's flexing his power with another home run, dude. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
On to extra innings. Jermaine Jackson. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jackson stepping in now. Got the lead, but it's far from safe. He'll try to build on it right here.
Yeah, and you love seeing a team stay aggressive. Don't wait around. Keep applying pressure. You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Pulls it in on the run. One up, one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Jackson stands in now and watches strike one. No question about this one. It's out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 10-6.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Jackson had a great showing in the win. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The start of the weekend is upon us. It's Friday evening baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schumping. Jermaine Jackson. Without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Boog, he's just unconscious.
One down. Now at the plate, Jermaine Jackson. Right through there for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
And that one hammered. Carrying well. Going. Gone.
Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Isaac Paredes. Runner on the go. Strike in there. For the second, he's safe. Jackson digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz under it. And there's 2 down. Does it go deep this time? You could almost hear the crowd holding its breath, though. Here comes Torque to the plate. Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. Jackson. Gets it to first. And they get Torkelson for the out. Back here at PNC Park, top 6, Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Alec Bohm, the next to hit. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates, center fielder number 60, O'Neill.
Ready to begin the eighth. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jermaine Jackson. Fastball for a strike. That's in there. 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Here's O'Neill Cruz. Payoff pitch. That's hard hit in the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a leadoff double, and the winning run is at second base.
Always feels amazing getting it.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. It gets through. That's it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Pirates walk it off and win it 4-3.
So you come into the ninth inning, it's a tied ball game. No one really wants to play extras, so everyone's looking at how we can get this game over with in regulation. Well, they got the run they needed, put one up, and they put one in the win column.
(4-3) our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Jermaine Jackson, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers. So digging in, Jermaine Jackson.
Jermaine Jackson.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Batter number 50, second baseman, Jermaine Jackson.
Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Shohei Ohtani. In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds in second with one gone. Andy Pajas, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Bounced in. He breaks for third. Throw down, and he's out, and that wasn't close. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
First and second, one out. Jermaine Jackson now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time out.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
All loaded up. Jermaine Jackson will hit next.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. And he's gone yard again. His 4th home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 13-4.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time.
So up next, Jermaine Jackson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Now a rip into left center. Cruz running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the...
Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win. A sensational 4-homer effort at the dish.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Jermaine Jackson with an off-the-charts 4-home run game last time out. 4 taters. What could this guy possibly do for an encore? It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against them. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Boom. Toss to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Out front, rip foul.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
In the dirt, runner goes for second. And the throw bounces, tag out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jermaine Jackson. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
That one drilled left field. Gone! That's his 7th home run of this series. Siggy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Dives and he can't hang on. He beats the throw and he reaches safely. And on the play, a run will come in to score. Jackson steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Into the bushes and gone.
2 homers, and the latest one brings him back into striking distance, Boog. Only down a run now, and they're riding momentum here in the final stretch.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. This could end it. Got it. Looking for the strikeout. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Jackson was a real bright spot despite the loss. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Live from Dodger Stadium, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Jackson stepping in now. When the hardware says best pitcher in the game, you better come to the plate locked in, Chris.
Yeah, and if you're not, Boog, he'll carve you up like a pumpkin in October.
Ripped on a line to center. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. In to score from first. Tries to get back and save.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Jonathan Aranda will hit next. Man at second. And ball 4 to aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To second, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Mookie now.
For the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Steven Kwan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 on, 2 outs. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
This one's smoked on its way out of here.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
First and second, 1 out. Jackson, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under this one. 2 away. One down. Jermaine Jackson now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 down. Jackson had a sensational showing in the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boo. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Payoff pitch. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. No outs. Runner at first. Jermaine Jackson will hit next. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell he had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
In the dirt, runner breaks for third. And he steals third without a throw. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the second game of the series. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 5-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the third. So the Los Angeles Dodgers. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
On the ground. Handles, throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Jermaine Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one backs to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here.
Well, we don't typically expect players to hit multiple home runs in the same game, but we're not talking about just anyone here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
Here's the second baseman, Jermaine Jackson. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, and it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
On a line out towards center. Rodriguez on his way over. And there are 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a...
Jackson was a big contributor for them in the win. Smashed 3 homers at the plate.
Well, Boog, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for them.